Hello, you're listening to Hugo Talks. Narrative is a word that pops up a lot in Klaus Schwab's The Great Reset book, Controlling the Narrative. And we are seeing a lot of talk about children and the virus at the moment in the media. A lot of confusion, a lot of conflicting messages. Is it deliberate? Are they trying to perplex the public so they don't know what to think? Could be. Yesterday we had a nurse on the BBC saying the wards were full of kids with the virus, followed by a doctor from the same hospital, I believe, coming out and saying she's talking rubbish. So what's going on? Someone's lying. Today we have Boris Johnson saying he wants kids to go back to school, whilst at the same time telling us there's a pandemic that's out of control. And tonight some schools are saying they are refusing to open tomorrow. And in the middle of this, we have a celebrity Twitter row between establishment lackey propaganda Piers Morgan and locations Kirsty Allsop. It's becoming very difficult to ascertain what is real and what isn't anymore. This could all be an elaborate make-believe PR stunt argument, as both of these celebs are both establishment through and through. Piers Morgan swipes at cretinous Kirsty Allsop as her virus advice sparks fiery debate. So basically, this Kirsty Allsop heard about that child of 8 who died yesterday in relation to the virus, and she said COVID is a horrible disease, but it is very, very, very rare for it to impact children. They are still at far more danger from journeys in cars or swimming or trampolining than from COVID. Please do not let anyone persuade you otherwise. Which is fair enough, right? Kids, supposedly, from the figures and the numbers we've been given, are not in as much danger as other people. What annoys me about this Daily Fail article is where it says this: the tweet came just hours after an 8-year-old child died of coronavirus yesterday, as death numbers rose in the biggest Saturday increase since May. Okay, this is misinformation. The child died after being tested positive. So they died with a positive test, not of it. I mean, it's a horrible thing an 8-year-old child has died, but that's misleading. As you are all aware, I'm sure, if you get a test and it comes back positive and you die within 28 days of that positive test, doesn't matter how you died, your death gets marked down as a COVID death. Anyhow, propaganda Piers sees that Kirsty Allsop is talking about this, then tweets, out of all of the people I least want to hear from when it comes to expert advice on coronavirus, TV estate agent Kirsty Allsop and her cretinous trampoline analogies are top of the list. So what is going on here? The Kirsty is merely stating facts, gets shouted down by propaganda Piers for merely saying it's rare for it to impact on children, which is true, right? The propaganda Piers Morgan acts like some kind of gatekeeper for the press and media agendas. You know, he will always be shouting down somebody who's not going along with the narrative. So what agenda is he exactly trying to protect here? Then, of course, we have the doctor saying the nurse was lying about the kids being sick in the hospital. It seems the narratives are getting mixed up in the media, especially when it regards kids, children, and the virus. There's a lot of weird shit going on, a lot of smoke and mirrors. Let us know what you think in the comments below. As always, thanks for listening. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.